Hi guys, thanks for stopping by the Chillin' with Ideas screencast on how to insert some transitions and a title page and then finish off your video using WeVideo. So let's get started. We're already in the severe weather video we started from the first screencast, and we want to add a title page. So what I'm going to do is put my cursor up above my video and my audio files, hold down my left click and kind of drag to get that lasso and select both files at the same time. I'm going to hold my left click down and drag them away from the beginning where I'm going to want my title. If I click my graphics tab up at the top, I'm given a couple different options for backgrounds. The first option is animated backgrounds, and you have a few to choose from. For this, we're going to use a solid background, and since we're talking about severe weather, we're going to use a gray background and drag it right down into our video 1 file. So we just select it by left clicking, dragging down, holding that left click, and when we're ready and it's in place and we see that green bar around it, we can let go and our background's in place. Now to add a little bit of text, we find the tab marked text, and when we left click that tab, we're given a few different options. So in order to see what each one does, we can hover our mouse over it and left click, and in our preview window, we're shown what it'll look like. So I think we're going to use this first one. So just like before, I'm going to left click and hold it in and drag it down and put it in the video 2 file and let go. Now in order to edit this text, I'm going to select it and get these options up at the top. If I was unhappy with it, I could trash it. But I want to edit the text, so I'm going to hit that first pencil and left click. I'm given 2 options up here. I can edit the text and change the font and the color, and then I can specifically do things with the text. I can turn it upside down, I can invert it, or I can make it a little bit larger so it's kind of more in your face from the beginning. I'm looking to edit the text, so first thing I'm going to do is change the color. Then I'm going to come down, and since our video is called Severe Weather, we'll type in Severe Weather. I'm happy with our font, but if we wanted to, we could change it up here. We could also change the size of the text by clicking manual and adjusting with these arrows. Once we're happy with what we have, we can preview what it'll look like. And if everything's good, we click Save Changes. So we have our title against a background. The last thing we want to do is add some type of transition to go from our intro into our video. If I come up to these tabs, I will find one marked Transitions. When I left click, I can select from all these different types, and I can also go to an additional folder with a few others. We'll just keep it easy. If we wanted to know what this one would look like, I would left click it, and I'm shown in the preview how the transition would transpire. So we'll stick with maybe the first one, left click, and drag it down in between the background and the video. Once we see there's a green bar around it, we can let go, and the transition has been placed in for us. So as I bring my play button back and hit the space bar, I can see what everything will look like, and the transition looks pretty smooth. Maybe we want to add a little bit of audio sound to the beginning, so we can come back to our media tab. We have already Thunder typed in there. We can select different types of sounds to preview by simply left clicking. And this is kind of a cool low rumbling sound I think we're going to choose. So we're going to left click, hold the click down, and drag it down into the audio file. And we get a yellow bar around it. When we let go, it'll give us the option to trim it or to insert it. We're going to trim it because we like everything where it's at. And if we preview it again, Sounds pretty good. I think our video rolls nicely together. We're happy with it. Let's save it one more time from our main menu. And now if we find our Finish tab and click Finish, we are able to choose what type of thumbnail we want our video to have. If we need to change the title at all, we're able to do that as well. If we just wanted this to be a podcast, we have the option to only export the audio, but we're looking for a video, so we're going to export both. And then the last thing I think is a good suggestion is to save everything to your Google Drive. So we want to click that tab, and once we know it's going to go there, it'll highlight blue. And the last step is to simply hit export. The great thing is we don't have to sit here and wait. We can close the video, and then once the video is processed and uploaded, we'll get an email. Thanks for stopping by to the Chillin' with Ideas screencast on how to insert titles, transitions, and finish off your videos using WeVideo. Hope it was helpful. Stop back again.